Hello, so when I received the guitar, this is the Jimmy Page Les Paul, it was really buzzing like this. I don't know if you can hear it. And there's some notes that was exactly like this. So then I loosened the neck, so I gave it a bow. So it's called neck relief. It's gonna space the string. It's gonna space the string from the neck. So what I didn't know about it is that it is a biflex truss rod, so it feels a bit loose in the middle position where it is right now. So it is in the middle position. It's really loose. That I didn't know, but okay, just keep untightening it, so counterclockwise, like every rod, it's counterclockwise like this, and now it starts resisting. So from now, the neck's starting to go up and to create some bow. So what I'm doing is creating quite a lot of bow, a little bit more. I'm tuning it again. So now the strings are quite far from the neck. If I do this, there's quite a lot of play. So now it's not buzzing that much in the upper neck, but still there are notes like this one that's buzzing so much it's unplayable. Those notes are buzzing so much, so I'm gonna try and give it a little more relief. So a quarter of a turn, maybe a little more. It's a lot for this kind of guitars, but let's try it. Okay. So now it's back in tune, but the string are so far away from the neck. It's just, yeah. It's like a very bad, but let's try it if it buzz, because normally when you put the strings really far from the neck like this with a huge bow relief, there's no more buzzing. Still a little bit here. But here, it's still a nightmare. You can play this note. Still buzzing here. And here. So you see, even with strings that are really, really far from the neck. So at the 12th fret, the top E string is like, 3.5, 4 millimeters away from the top of the fret, which is huge. It's unplayable basically. The guitar is buzzing. I went to the luthier, the best luthier in my region, and he used the rocking tool and checked and told me that there were several frets that were not leveled. So he did a fret leveling job. So with this tool, he sanded the frets to make them perfectly flat and level. But he said that he couldn't sand those frets too much because they were quite small already, and I can see them, they're not very high. So he did the job, he did the leveling, but he couldn't do miracles because the neck is not really flat. And then he put the strings back on, did the setup, so now the guitar is set up by a professional, and it's still buzzing a lot. I don't know if you can hear that. It's busy, and the strings are quite far from the neck. It's so it's not good. And that is because the neck is not correct. The neck and the frets. So he said the next option is to do a fret job, to re-fret the whole neck, but it's quite expensive, and I don't know if it's worth the money for this guitar. It's buzzing almost everywhere. So yeah, even if Jason was correct, I mean, nice, correct person, polite and all, the whole experience is not good for me. Really not good, because the guitar is basically not really playable, and also it was very unpleasant to get insulted by Jason's experts. I won't mention his name here, but I'm sure you know him. He didn't take time to really understand the problem and started to be like really insulting. So yeah, quite a bad experience. Cheap guitar. Yeah.